I am the Hub Manager and the Education USA Advisor. My colleagues are Hlatso Musonyani, who is our Outreach Coordinator, and Bokholani, who is our Administrative Assistant. We are an US Embassy funded space, and we host programs in entrepreneurship, civic engagement, and public management. We also have a book club that you can engage Bokholani if you're interested in joining. We have access to free internet services and are currently running our Education USA programs for undergraduate students that want to study in the USA. We are also accepting applications to host programs in entrepreneurship, civic engagement, and public management. And if you're interested, you can speak with us and we will give you the application form to host. Welcome to the space, and we are very happy to welcome Rise International, and I will hand over to Mema Munahengadi.
Thank you, Mayor. Before we can start, I would love to pass the greetings to His Majesty the King and the Prime Minister, and most importantly, in our presence here, I would love to pass my greetings to the Acting Deputy Chief of Mission, Erica Lewis, and also I would love to pass my greetings to the civil servants from the government of Lesotho, the media, the media people from Lesotho, and also my colleagues, Rise International employees, and also the U.S. Embassy employees. I would love to pass my greetings, and also others that I may not have mentioned. My name is Mamna Hengadile. I work with Rise as admin and finance manager, and I'll be your program director for today. Yes. So welcome to the tools handover ceremony. My colleague will speak shortly after me. He will be explaining the purpose of this event. So he'll be taking over. But for now, I would just love to say I feel so honored for your presence here. And I really, really appreciate us so that all of you showed on time. And I really, really appreciate that you took time out of your busy schedules to be part of this beautiful event here. And before we can start, I would just love to make you aware that I hope all of you have the program in your hands, because there might be some changes. We were expecting PS. We're not sure if she may be here, so there might be some changes as the program goes on. So I just wanted you to be aware of that so that you don't get surprised when things don't go according to the program. So for the speakers that will be speaking after I have called them out, I would love them to stick to time so that we can finish on time, so that we can be able to continue with our other tasks of the day. So for now, I would love to welcome our RISE project coordinator, and that's Basotho, to give us the purpose of this event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mamo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to pass my greetings to you all and honor everyone that is here. And as Mamo has already said, I'm the project coordinator at RISE. At RISE, we work with young graduates specifically in the built environment who have studied architecture, construction management, carpentry, plumbing, among other disciplines, towards economic development through job creation, skills development, as well as entrepreneurship through a 6 to 9 month fellowship program called In Loco, whereby after they graduate, they are now called pioneers. So through the fellowship program, these young entrepreneurs, they get a hands-on learning experience, while at the same time solving problems in infrastructure. We turn job seekers into job creators by helping them start their own businesses and taking them through a 3-year incubation program where we connect them with mentors, with co-working space, with workshop space, with clients, and with these tools, among other resources. We are here today to celebrate a milestone in the relationship between the U.S. Embassy and RISE International for the sponsorship of these tools that you see here, ladies and gentlemen. And these tools that stand to benefit the entire population. Now, the impact is simple to state. They will help young aspiring entrepreneurs grow their businesses. And these entrepreneurs will, they will have a fully equipped tool library to improve their skills in carpentry, in welding, as well as to work in their own construction projects. And not only that, but they will also work on projects that bring social change in the communities that they work in, because they will employ skilled and unskilled labor, which facilitates knowledge and skill sharing. This is truly worth celebrating. Thank you so much to the U.S. Embassy, and we look forward to seeing the evidence of these tools' positive impact on the quality of life through the outcomes from their use. These tools are also a further evidence of the strengthening bond between RISE, U.S. Embassy, the Ministry of Small Business Development, Cooperatives and Marketing, and their partners, and of their joint commitment into improving the quality of life in Lesotho, in Africa, and beyond. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Ndadethe Basotho. Yes, indeed, what U.S. Embassy has done has really made a great impact. Yes, I've seen our entrepreneurs, businesses thriving because now they have tools they can use. Yes, that's very good. So, moving on, we have one of those people, one of our pioneers who will be giving us the remarks. Her name is Thato Ngikana. She's also one of the beneficiaries of these tools that were purchased through the grant. So may I pass the mic to her.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Thato Ngikana. I'm pioneer of the RISE in Local program, where we are groomed from design up to construction completion project. So after the completion of the program, we become pioneers. So as one of the pioneers, these tools are very beneficial to us because now we have our own tool library where we get tools at reasonably beautiful prices. It's not about RISE making profits out of these tools. We are well aware that the fees that we pay to get the tools are only for the maintenance of the tools. So it's really a great benefit for us as pioneers. And because of this RISE in Local program, I've been able to establish my company named Basa Architects and Construction. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Thato. That's very great to hear that, yes, you have benefited from this great help from the U.S. Moving on, I would love to call out our country director at RISE, Mary Dumezi Ntako, to give us some few words on behalf of RISE.
Thank you, Ma'am Amunahing. Good morning, women and Tate. How are we? I think we've just been so quiet. How are we today? How is everyone feeling? Are we excited? It's almost the end of the week. So how are we feeling? Good, okay. Like my colleagues have already extended the greetings to the dignitaries here today. My name is Ridumetse Ntako. I'm here in my capacity as Country Director for RISE under the leadership of our founder, Daniela Guzman, who's currently in Europe at the moment. I just want to say thank you to everyone who came to the event. This is an exciting moment because
we have been wanting for a long time to help young Basotho youth start businesses, because our overall aim as an organization is to turn job seekers into job creators. We dream of a Lesotho where everyone is able to make income from not only themselves, but everyone directly related to them. To the organizations who are here today, PCGF, thank you, Ndate, for your presence. To the US Embassy, thank you, may we see you. Mehopolang, it has been such a beautiful journey for the past 4 years. We first interacted with the US Embassy in 2018 when we were awarded a self-help grant for one of our projects at the time in Skamani. Today, we are here because we've been awarded another self-help grant to the amount of $8,061. So that equates to roughly 135,000 maluti, sorry. And we've been able to buy 69 tools, where we're able to help Metato alongside 35 other pioneers who graduated through the program in the course of the past 3 years. Our overall dream through getting access to these tools is not only to give them to the pioneers who go through our program, but to anyone else who's going to collaborate with RISE, go through our program, any other people affiliated to the organizations we work with. So PCGF, the Ministry of Small Businesses, hopefully moving forward, the US Embassy, and any other organizations where they feel they're trying to help Basotho youth make their own income moving forward. Our tool library will soon be open to everyone. At this point, I'd then like to ask if there's any questions, and then we can then proceed with the rest of the program. Any questions? No? Okay, that means everyone has understood what we've been saying so far. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
I think we are right on time. If not, we might even finish earlier. So next, I would love to call Ntate Nkopane Sahabi, who is the PCGF manager from the Ministry of Small Business, to give us some few words. Welcome, Ntate.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, the media at large who is presently here, all protocol observed. Firstly, I want to start by deeply thanking the United States of America through its embassy and the presence of the acting chief of mission, Mayor Erika. Well, I'm not going to call him Mayor Erika Louise, I'm going to call him Mayor Erika Badu, because he looks similar to Mayor Erika Badu. For your skillful efforts in acquiring these tools through the US Hub Fund. I'm a good follower of RISE. We have been observing them, especially through the US fund, at which we are very grateful in terms of assisting them to acquire these expensive tools. Well, secondly, I would like to thank RISE organization, especially the godson founder she's not here, Miss Daniela. Is it Daniela Guzman? Miss Daniela Guzman, and her distinguished country director, Mrs. Ritu Mezentako, by keeping their promise from the first time we met of ensuring the position of humility, commitment, dedication, and determination to uphold, defend the interest of the current future entrepreneurs, even to strengthen the position of newly graduates and startups. Ntako and Daniela, just rest assured that your assurance that you have lived up is truly guaranteed. You are going forward with this initiative. It has been a very crucial year for the current entrepreneurs to come back in full operations even after the COVID-19 pandemic. So let alone the crop of startups to make a breakthrough into business. PCGF and Ministry of Small Business, Cooperatives and Marketing, in collaboration with RISE Initiative, will soon launch one of its kind of a model to assist upcoming graduates, businesses, informal businesses as well, because we really have to go right down to the grassroots level. So for us to uplift the economy of Lesotho. Miss, I would say, Miss, you are the chairperson. You are the chairperson of the event. Allow me a personal note that I would like to do. I want to express my deep personal appreciation to Mayor P.S. Zali, who she's not here, as well as the Minister of Small Business, Honorable Machisetsa Mofomobe. They have been deployed into some other activities of the government, but the Principal Secretary, with enormous effectiveness from the beginning of the formidable relationship that was established with Vice and Minister of Small Business and its special wings, BEDCO, PCGF and LOIKI, at which those are the wings that you will be utilizing in terms of like I know More Tato, she's a beneficiary of BEDCO incubation as well, so I'm truly honored to see her here now. And finally, I want to congratulate the first crop at which Metato, she's a woman, as part of the beneficiaries. I'm impressed to see women in construction. Finally, as men, we are going to start doing the secretarial jobs and so on, and leave the construction work to women. Finally, Your Excellencies, I'm deeply grateful to RISE organization and its management that they were mega for your engagement and strong support of our vision through my colleagues of small business who are mainly here, across our work in management, business ethics, mentorships and incubation from the lowest grassroots and newly graduates. Like I said before, we are now moving ahead to a better implementation. Non-TAGO and the beneficiaries, our message to you that we are living is the future is now. Start working on changing your lives. The future is now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ndaten Kupane. Thank you for that powerful speech. I think we are almost done. We are almost done because, like I said before, some of the items that were on the program may not happen, and yes, I want to just, like Ndaten Kupane have just said, and confirm that the PS is engaged somewhere, so we won't be having the speech from the PS. So I would love to call out as the person who will be the last person to speak on this event, the acting Deputy Chief of Mission, Mayor Erica Lewis, to give us a few words.
Dumela Bonela Boendate. Before we begin, please allow me to begin by paying my respects to His Majesty the King, the Right Honorable the Prime Minister, the Ministry of Small Business Development, Cooperatives and Marketing, Ndaten Kopane, the Project Coordinator, Country Director, and staff of RISE International, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. Bomela Ndate, I'm honored to be with you today to celebrate the handover of an important new resource for entrepreneurs involved in the construction sector in Maseru District, and it sounds like also in other districts throughout the country who'll be able to take advantage of this. This tools library will facilitate entrepreneurial activity and improve skills in carpentry, joinery, and welding. Ultimately, the hope is that projects assisted with these loan tools will bring social change in the communities served and facilitate job opportunities for Lesotho citizens, both skilled and unskilled labor. This project has been made possible by the vision and commitment of RISE International with financial support through the U.S. Embassy, through the U.S. Ambassador Special Self-Help Fund. Since 2010, the U.S. Ambassador Special Self-Help Fund has provided over $600,000 or more than 9 million Maloti in grants to local groups and schools in Lesotho that are working to improve the basic economic and social conditions of their communities.
Grants are awarded once a year to projects that demonstrate local initiative and self-sustainability. Typical projects in Lesotho have included classroom construction, pit latrines, boreholes, agricultural projects, and construction of health clinics and community centers. As one of the 8 projects selected for support through this fund in 2021, this tools library is truly unique, as you can see, given the scope of projects that we've been able to support in the past. And it will help advance efforts shared by the U.S. and the government of the Kingdom of Lesotho to invest in youth and lower unemployment. There is a strong connection between the people of the United States and Lesotho in our shared commitment to building a prosperous future where all Lesotho's youth can thrive. In addition to efforts to strengthening the business ecosystem in Lesotho through the recently signed Millennium Challenge Corporation Compact, and also support for expanded exports from Lesotho to the United States through the African Growth and Opportunity Act, or AGOA as it's commonly referred to, the United States is committed to working hand in hand with the private sector, civil society, and government to drive investments in innovation, opportunity, and creative solutions. And it is the private sector, the entrepreneurs, and small and medium-sized business owners who drive economic growth and who will advance our shared prosperity. As a result of this project, Basotho entrepreneurs in the construction sector will now have an additional avenue to gain the important technical skills and resources needed to establish successful businesses, as we heard from our pioneer earlier today. Please allow me to close by once again acknowledging the vision of RISE International for the establishment of this tools library. On behalf of the U.S. Embassy, I thank you for the opportunity to partner with you again, it sounds like for the second time, to support the youth and the builders of this great country. I wish all of you, instructors, entrepreneurs, and community leaders, great success as you utilize this tools library. Ke ale boa.